Hey Carol, my name is Delfino Garza. I kind of look like my profile picture, but I think my profile picture has green aviators. I got a whole bunch of different colors. Yeah, I know what you mean. Catholic school sucks. Uh, you think you know what's right, and they treat you wrong, and it just comes out a mess. Um, I've smashed things my entire life. I've only come to the realization that I'm autistic. I only came to that realization maybe uh, 2 weeks ago. But yeah, watching your videos and some other people's videos, and I go through the little quizzes, and I'm like, that's me. That's totally me. Super territorial. I like things to be repeated. Um, I I have to ask what people mean. I'm a pretty high functioning autistic though, and so I can kind of blend in with everybody to a point. And I'm not a terrible looking person, so a lot of times people want to get close to me, and that kind of helps me blend in with everybody a little bit. But once they get to know me, I'm the weirdo, you know? And so I don't like to get to know anybody too much because then they're going to find out I'm the weirdo. But when it comes to, yeah, like God and are you doing the right thing? You know, God is out there. He would he would trust what I'm thinking. Um, And so other people are going to judge and they're going to say, no, you're not doing what God wants you to do. But you know what? That's between you and God, you know? And I don't think we know what God is. And so I really don't go down that path anymore because trying to make things right with God, you're never going to be satisfied. You got to do something, you got to do what you want. And that's why I like that movie Fight Club. Um, you you got to do what's most important to you. You got to do what's most important to you. You're the most important person in this world. Everybody else comes second. It's probably easier to think that if you're single, but I think that kind of goes for everybody too. So I wouldn't worry too much about making things right with God. Well, what I want to tell you about smashing things, man, I'm an expert at smashing things. Ay, ay, ay. I smashed my binoculars. I threw away my origami cranes. I don't know what else I threw away. I'm going to be figuring that out over the next month when I'm asking myself, where's this thing that I had that I bought? You chucked it out, you bonehead. And yeah, maybe somebody else did something and I had a meltdown. But, you know, that's my deal. I can't blame them for me having a meltdown. I got to suck that up. And that's really hard to suck it up sometimes. But ultimately, nobody's looking out for you. Only you. And so you have to suck it up. And it's really hard. And I imagine it's harder for girls because, well, guys kind of grow up, and you kind of grow up sucking it up anyway. But no, it's hard. It's hard. Life is a struggle. It's always going to be a struggle. I came to accept it, and I just try to roll with the punches. And I'm doing things kind of the wrong way because my strategy is, you know what? If I get pissed off and I'm in an angry mood all the time, no one's going to come near me to bug me. That's not the right way to deal with it, but it works. Anyway, um, I hope you don't beat up yourself too much about that guitar. I'm trying to think of what I smashed that didn't break the first time I smashed it. I think I had a telephone, some kind of a fancy phone, and I lost my temper with whoever I was talking to. I think it was my sister. And I tried to smash that phone with my bare hands, and I couldn't do it. So I worked at it a little harder until I did break it. And what did I get? I had to buy another phone. Have I learned my lesson? No. I smashed another phone about 3 months ago. I haven't bought another phone because I haven't learned my lesson. And I don't think I'm going to buy another phone. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, art is pretty important. So I know that your music is important, and your guitar is important, and all that stuff's important. But we're responsible for everything we do. And that's a hard pill to swallow, but that's the pill. Anyways, I don't think this cheered you up too much. Yeah, all I can tell you is it's always a fight. I went to University of Texas, and we have a saying. It's "Fight, Texas, fight." And when I'm feeling low and when I'm feeling like the world is beating me up, fight, Texas, fight. Fight, fight, fight. It's always a fight. I hope you feel better. Adios.